Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy KevOnStage, and I saw this comment that I'd like to respond to. Aren't there black cameramen in Los Angeles? I thought KevOnStage was about black empowerment, but I see an all-white staff. If you see this screenshot, here's the white in question, and I'd love to give her answer. You see Tony Valentino, he's the director. The sound man is white because our main two sound men that are black were booked. Darren and Amir both were unavailable for this shoot, and we really wanted to get Spice on this day. This is the only day he had available. And those two guys who we usually use were booked. The cameraman also, Mark, who's one of our main cameramen, was also booked, so we used a white dude. But the other cameraman who's not in this shot, but he's in this shot, is a black dude. Martin has braids. What we like to do at KevOnStage Studios is empower black people first, then marginalize communities after that, and then after that, you know, who else is available. So I just want to talk about who else touched the episode so you can get a kind of a full picture of how we work per episode and as a company. So the rest of the people that you don't see on camera, but who are at the shoot on the production staff were Brennan, executive producer, UPM, he's a black man. Our line producer and first AD was Anitra, she's a black woman. All the PAs are her students from Compton College, all from marginalized communities. Our wardrobe prop department, that person is a black woman. She was also there. Our key PA who ordered lunch and made sure everything was squared away was also a black woman. The transportation that took Spice to and from the venue is a company that's owned by a black man. The person who books travel, book flights for Spice and his hotel is a black man. Now, when we move over to post, the assistant editor, Bamani, black dude, the guy who edited it and colored it is a black dude. Post-production sound mixer is a black man. Did I say a post-production supervisor is a black woman? That's the first time I've ever seen that in all my years of production, but that's true. Our accountants, production accountants, black man and black woman, his company. Who else touched the episode? Our lawyer is black. He handles all the releases and all production paperwork. His only employee is a black woman. Oh, I also want to go back to the PAs. Even though they're film school students, we paid them for the day. We didn't just let them intern. And the most important, the owner of the app is a black man and black woman, me and my wife. And the person who signs the checks is black. That's me. Here's the thing about being in LA, which would be a little bit easier in Atlanta. We don't have the wealth of black crew as much as maybe Atlanta, but we're always going to go out of our way to hire black people and marginalized people after that. We're not always going to be able to get all black people, but it won't be for lack of trying. And I just want you to know, even on the development side, it's a black man consulted by a black woman as well. It's like we are working very hard and very diligently. And I think it's a fair question. I'm not upset at the woman who commented this because it's a fair question. A lot of times black companies have black faces, but the rest of the crew and the rest of the staff isn't black. So I'm not upset at all. I think it's an honest question. That's why I want to give an honest answer. What we're trying to build here is a legit black owned company. A lot of times I go into meetings where the people the figureheads are black, but everybody in the meeting room is white. And everybody in the hallways and the corridors and the cubicles is all white. So she's not wrong. And you know how the internet is, you see one shot and, you know, in that camera shot, we over-indexed on the whites. You know, there was 3 white people all in once, you know? So, and I know a lot of times on the internet, things, you know, that it makes you feel like that's the whole picture. But, you know, when you zoom out, it really is a black company. I want you to know that when you download the app and you subscribe and you pay your $5.99 or $50 for the year, that you really are supporting black creators, black owners, black people, not just black faces in front of the lens, but also behind at the editing bay, coloring, sound, and all of that. So, yeah, I think that's a fair question, and I just wanted to answer that fairly and honestly. And I hope you will continue to support us as we continue to do this even more. Our next, and if you really look at the app, you'll see short films by black women. You know that we're working even harder to empower specifically black women in all forms of talent, not just on screen, but creatively and crew as well. Melissa's whole team is all black women. Everybody, shooter, editor, photographer, wardrobe stylist, everybody who works with her. So again, please support KevOnStage Studios, available everywhere. And I'll see you next time.